Hey, this is Jimmy. Who's this?
Hey, man, this is Jeff Bridges.
Hey, Jeff. Good to hear from you again. How you doing?
I can't complain. I'm doing pretty good. How about you, man?
I guess I'm doing okay.
Oh, that's fucking great, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad to hear it. If I'm being honest, I'm in a pretty great mood today.
And why's that?
Well, the big news, of course.
What news? There's a lot of news. That's what we cover on the show, the things going on that really matter.
Well, then I'm going to guess, your top story today on the old Jimmy D show is the launch of Artemis 1.
The what?
What do you mean, what? NASA, man. They launched a rocket that's going to go to the moon and, moon shit.
Okay, I see.
Well, aren't you excited?
Not really, Jeff. I think we have bigger problems here on Earth.
Oh, come on, man. Didn't you want to be an astronaut when you were little?
Not really.
Wow. You're blowing my mind, man. Wow. I guess it's a generational thing. For me, growing up in the 50s and the 60s, the space program was just about the coolest thing in the world. We looked at the stars, man, and I still remember watching Neil Armstrong walk on the surface of the moon. Blew my fucking mind, man. And then, the other guys too.
Yeah. Jeff, I guess if we had no problems here on Earth, I'd be fine with exploring space. But our country, our planet, it's riddled with poverty, homelessness, injustice, war, not to mention a looming environmental crisis. Why would we be wasting money, effort, and technology on something that doesn't, at the end of the day, benefit anyone?
Well, you're just a giant fucking bummer, aren't you? And, okay, that's interesting. That's interesting, man. Your point stands. It's well taken, but I'd argue that it does benefit humanity in some way.
How is that?
It shows the people that things are possible, man. That you can dream big and make big things happen. It's fucking inspiring, man. Rockets in space, going to the fucking moon. Space!
You sound like you're high right now.
Well, yeah.
Are these vague, dreamy reasons? Do they really justify all the money that is spent on the space program? Also, maybe it would be better if all these NASA scientists tried to figure out ways to combat or mitigate global warming. You think about that?
Well, going into space might just do that.
How?
Well, sometimes when you have a big problem, what you do, you step away and take a look at the big picture. So maybe one of these scientists goes up to space and looks at Earth from the outside, and they get an idea how to fix the climate. Like a eureka moment, man. As far as cost goes, how much could it be?
I just looked it up. It's $4.1 billion.
Well, okay, that's a lot of money, sure, but like I said, it may help climate change.
In 2023, the 2023 budget has around $45 billion earmarked to fight climate change in some way.
Well, there you go, man. That's like more money.
So climate change is only 10 times more important than one little moon launch? I would say it's about 1,000 times more important.
Well, yeah, but you can't look at it like that.
No, our budget should reflect our priorities. So far this year, we spent more than $16 billion to the Ukraine alone. Way more than that. which is a drop in the bucket compared to the foreign aid that goes to allies to allow them to operate their war machines. Do you think?
Well,
Do you think funding wars across the world is as important as fighting climate change?
Well, fuck no, man. Okay, that's fucking bullshit.
I agree.
We spend that much money just to send tanks and guns to people who use them to kill? That's not the spirit of the 60s at all, man.
Well, it kind of is.
Not like how I want to pretend it is. That's money that could go to fight climate change and put more men on the moon. Is that where my tax dollars are fucking going?
Yes.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
It was surprised you didn't know that, Jeff.
Well, of course I didn't know that. That's why I was chill and copacetic before, and now I'm fucking mad, man. I'm really pissed off over here.
Feeling any deja vu?
Oh, yeah, man. Well, last time I called you, I went from being all chill and happy to mad as fuck. The exact same thing happened. You're the only guy who can make me this angry. I kind of dig it, man.
I'm here to help.
Yeah. And it feels good to get mad every now and again. Leave that, happy bubble. Some of us need sort of an anti-therapist. And you, Jimmy, you're mine. This is a revelation, man. I got a lot to be angry about. Fucking Ukraine, man. Well, this will keep me going for a few weeks at least, but I'll call you back when I need a little rage party.
All right, Jeff. Look forward to hearing from you, pal.
Far out, man.
Yeah. We'll see you November 19th and 20th in Austin, Texas. November 26th, that's the Saturday after Thanksgiving, in Burbank. And then all December, we're going to be in Los Angeles doing Friday night shows. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for all the tickets and become a premium member. While you're there, you get all of our videos unedited. jimmydore.com, not Jimmy Dore Comedy.